To all who are joining on the live streaming and who are here in person, I offer you the milk tea of loving kindness and immeasurable loving kindness and compassion in the Buddha's begging bowl.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Rinpoche has asked us to share some statistics from current conflicts in the war. The Israeli-Palestine conflict. The Palestinians have 23,469 deaths. The Israeli, same approximately 1,300. And there are hostages, 130 that it's not known if they are alive or dead. Ukraine-Russian conflicts, the Ukrainians more than 240,500 deaths, and the Russians more than 365,000 deaths. The COVID deaths remain at approximately 7 million. So we can use this opportunity to bring love and compassion into our minds for all those suffering in wars and conflicts as we do these practices today, including the Jangchok for the deceased. We start with the yellow prayer book on page 1.
Torba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je bar dan je zor je be mo nang ga dan yan be zen jen dan de wa dan de dong er dan jar nyur de la na me ba yan da bar zo be jan je All
mothers, sentient beings, limitless of space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mothers, sentient beings, limitless of space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Gewa lai gor mai jia bar de leng ayes Gewa lai gor de rein zoin de nya mai zoin da zoin jia bar de leng ayes Gewa lai gor.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
De jan ro lai ban doi doi jan jo zen je je jen De jen de ne la ba lang ren bai jen de la bar je wo.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Zan jie jie dan zoi jian joi nan lai, jian joi bar de dan ne jia zun jie, da ge jian zoi jie be zoi nan jie, zhe lai ben zhe zan jian zhe bar zhu.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Oi mai nan ga dan yan be zen jian dan je de wai dan de be je dan dan bar jor je dong je je dan ra war jor je dong me be de wai dan mian ra war George, Niren Jadan, Yedan Darva, Danya La Nebar George.
May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless of space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless of space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we go to the Arya practice.
Oi Namo San Jie Jie Zoi Geng E Jian De Mar Dan Zoi Jian Jie Zhen Jie Doi Namo San Jie Jie Zoi Geng E Jian De Mar Dan Zoi Jian Jie Zhen Jie Doi.
Namo, in the Mother victorious embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I in all beings take refuge and give rise to bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Be Gan Da Zhe Da Om Be Om So Ba Wai Shi Da Sarva Dharma So Ba Wai Shi Da Ham Ye Ren Jin Da Da Dharma Da Yan Zhen Joy Joy Ne Xie Lian Joy Zhong Bo Ngo No San Bon Lai Ben De Zhe Ba Ren Ba Da Gan Za. me jo bazara rai jara Korlu jere me jözüm la yan zarje ye Jamara ye dar ye gole woze garzer marden jang Jian ga zhong zhe le gan xian zhe ge Ban zan e bar zar de ga xie we wei jie le Be do ji jiu wen ba zi ma de ji re ye zo wa wen ba zi ma de ji re ye zo wa wen ba zi ma de ji re ye zo wa wen ba zi ma de ji re ye zo wa Om Baza Made Jiraya Zowa, Om Baza Made Jiraya Zowa, Om Baza Made Jiraya Zowa, Om Baza Azinraya Zowa, Om Baza Azinraya Zowa, Om Baza Azinraya Zowa. Om Baza Azinraya Zowa, Om Baza Azinraya Zowa. Om Baza Zenraya Zowa, Om Baza Zenra Zowa, Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. Om Dare Dure Mama Yer Jana Ye Burden Guru Zowa. mai mai yer jana boye burden guru so on dare de re mama ayer jana boye burden guru so on dare de re mama ayer jana boye burden guru so on dare de re mama ayer jana boye burden guru so on dare de re mama ayer jana boye burden guru so oi don le ren je no de dor mai ne do yo ngai de jon de mar bo de la me ge ze jar de je de yen da do gan je Arya Argam Badam Bobam Dabam Alokam Gande Nevede Shabda Padizaya rana mangala bunza hui ra len xie len zhang gor yue jie lai ne don zai me jie na jie dai be zai dai ma zai ngue bo gue da le lai yun de mar bo rana mandal bunza mangala hong zai ye be jie joi jie me do zham re rai len xie nye de jiang ban de san jie xian lai me de bu wa ye zhe ge nan da xian de jiu ba zhuo.
Exalted Mother Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with complete sincerity. I offer real and imagined flowers, incense, oil lamps, fragrance, food, music, and the like, gathering of the Exalted Mother. Please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 grave acts with immediate result, and every misdeed of the mind controlled by afflictions from beginningless time until now. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizer, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is empty, please do not enter nirvana, but gaze with compassion upon sentient beings drowning in the ocean of pain. May all the merit I have amassed become the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious guide of transcendent beings.
Om Ambe Gane Da Zhe Da Hong Pe Om Soba Wai Shi Da Sarva Dharma Soba Wai Shi Da Hang Ren Jie Ne De Dharma De Zhe Jie Pa Man Bo La Ban Jie Jian Zhe Zo.
Prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of the 3-rooted born lotus. Homage she whose face combines a 100 atom moon at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as a 1,000-star collection. Homage golden blue and lotus, water burning hand adorant, giving effort calms austerities, patience meditation hemisphere. Homage kind of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors children, having reached every perfection. Homage feeling with Tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with their feet the 7 worlds, able to throw forth all beings. Homage worship by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Marut, honored by the host of spirits, crops raised as Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tread and pet sound, destroying force magic diagrams, her feet pressing left or right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the harder fingers, adorn her with ritual mudra, light rays miser soul excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she so joy of radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas, homage she able to summon all its guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in a hair, sending out much light eternal. Homage she midworth ablaze like eon ending fire abiding. Right stretched left bent joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the letter whom the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om Svaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she which joy surrounded, tearing forth bodies asunder, frees with whom the knowledge mantras, arrangements of the 10 letters. Homage to her with the letter of the shapes of syllable whom by foot prompting strikes the 3 words Meru, Mandara and Vidya. Homage holding in their hand the hermit moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pet, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and the kings and the kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she displays bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Tara and Tutare, she dispels every contagion. Homage full of liberating power that sits the 3 righteous, destroys hostile spirits, yakshas, and raised corpses supreme Ture, dispraised with their root mantras, and prostration those are 21.
Om Jarvai Genje Jengar Doje Jarva Yon Jai Male Jarva Tele Genja Ma Nyama Pa Mo Yan Je Ma Dan Sun Nan Jo Dar Nan Je Re Je Ma Dan Je Je Ma Yen Jia Ma Dai Yen Le Jar Dan Sen Dan Na Ror Man Je De Sun Jar Nor Der Ma Zha Xie Dun Xie Zha Bon Joy Ma Zhuo Nye Jian Zai Ra Xie Ma Dan Bar Wei Wei Jie Ma Ba Me Nui Ma Ma Jia Jie Ma Me Ban Jar Ma Re zhe ma dan wei zai jian ma dui, zhe gun xie ben zuo le zhuo xie jiang jiu dun dui dai jie, jie la re wei jie zui ma.
To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer with faith, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising on dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified and all lower realms utterly conquered, and one will be empowered quickly by 70 million Buddhas. Attaining greatness by this practice, one will arrive at the ultimate state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even the virulent poison of plants or meat that have been eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it clearly twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, and all obstacles will cease, and every hindrance will be destroyed.
oi ba zhe doi jie dan zhe zhen nie jiang zoi nie zoi de jie gun jie jie jue nen de jie de zhe zun zhen zhe jie zhe gun jie
Prepare the text of burning away afflictions for the deceased, so we follow the blue letters.
dare du re zo wa ben ba ran xiong ge ya ye gan de la nai dan ben zo la za ga ya wa la bar za var ju.
The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities supremely clear, like planets and stars reflected on a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed and mantra, wind around the mantra thread and dissolve into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar merging indivisibly with the white water of the vase.
Dare du re mama kala ya sarva sedeva. Dare du re mama kala sarva sedeva. Dare du re mama kala ya 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 sarva sedeva. Bezra amra daegun Hana Wan Be Zara Amrada Gunjale Hana Wan Be Zamrada 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 Gunjale Hana Wan Be La Na Ye Je De Zhe Je Wa Ben Je Da Ro Je De Je.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the raised water.
Sorwan de so Lamas Rinpoche Don We Bo Do Tenzin Je Karme Na La Re Sa Je Me Do Ye Me De Ba
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessing that our minds merge indivisibly.
Wan Beza Amrada Gunjale Hana Wan Be Wan Soba Vaishida Sarva Dharma Soba Vaishida Don Bengan Le Meye Dambo Tele Jamba Yon Se Jerba Le Tselen Deba Xi Zha Wa Bong Gam Jian Jie Yong Se Zo Ba Sun Be De Dar Zar Gun Jo Sun Dan Jian Ger Jie La La Jia Sun Zhuo Jian Bar Jiu.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala.
Nga bo je me zhong jie jie ba ren ne se song wai jie re zhong jie dian gar jie jiang kor wen ne nai de wai mi jie ba ren nian song sun jie ne se be dong e sa me jie de we re ben yuan jie Karwen Eloi Ma Jai Je Ma Ro Lo Ban Jen Ba Ye Lo Je Tse La Ma Nian Ba Ye Dan Ten Be Sen Je Ne Den Ge Nen Jo Dan Ban De La Dan Lo Ban Jing A Re Ge Je Ye Jen De Jo Je.
Bottom of page 4. Oh, listen, child of noble family, now past, the life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the five aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the six realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the three miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family, do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the Yidam single-pointedly to this supreme place and the holy presence of the Master and Deity, come instantly.
Namo Tsa Sa Ran Jan Den Ba Dan Lai Ngai Den Zi Cha Jin Du Cen De Nan Xie Gar Ne Jai Me Be Den De Che jer je namba za anga yan za.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite host of the three roots and the power of the deities, mantra, mudra, and samadhi. Wherever your consciousness abides, child past, you are called to this support.
Namba za anga yan za.
Page 10.
Namo.
I did it. Okay. Again. Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite host of the three roots and the power of the deities, mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, a child past, you are called to this support. Now,
Namba za anga yan za hun ba hun ran yan ga wang a wang wang a wang wang a wang sarvan ben gan balen da ga wang sarvan ben gan balen da ga wang sarvan ben gan balen da ga hong ye na zhe be dong gen zhong boi gen dorman de lan ra ra ne se de nie me ye jie lan ai zhe ge ai cam jie jiang ge ran jie len jie zhe.
All you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, abstractors, and elementals, take this tome and go to your abodes. Within the Dhammakaya state where primordial awareness, the deity and mantra are non-dual, the mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hong 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 ba za ra cha le je ne ro do re ro sa wen ro ge de dan ye ye dan sar wa ye cha sa re nga ya yun jo.
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seed of the 6 classes arising as a idam. My fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Bezer ben dai ban de da nan je jorn sai ne ye je wo zen ro wa ye re ro sa wan se bar jo.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from the points of union, burning away the seeds of 6 classes.
我们萨瓦达泰嘎达阿德查那阿德切德萨瓦班巴阿瓦人那巴门格热索瓦温达热德达德热索瓦温达汉达萨瓦那拉嘎嘎的。黑道环北，万大人对大人对人说话，万八在三外这大尴尬的黑道环北，万大人对大人对人说话，万马大三外这呀尴尬的黑道环北。万大人对大人对人说话， Om Zindai Zinda Sarva Nenga De Do Om Be Om Dare Dure So Om Deda Sarva Asaranga De Do Om Be Om Dare Dure So Va Om Brada Sarva Suranga Hedahom Be. Jadar Dan Bai Zan Jene Lai Nan Jene Zhuzar Dar Lai Jene Dai Bai Ye Dai Jen Dai Ge Zhuzolo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offered him ablution. Just so I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
Om Sarva Tata Ingata Abhe Shegat Samaya Shiraya Hong Jarve Gozon Ton Chola Yamoy Chema Mengaya Daso Gozon Zhejiang Shir Zame Chabje Gechiso.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, I purify the three doors veils of self and others. I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Tata Ingata Abhe Shegat Samaya Shiraya Hong Teta Galan Zong Bai Me Be Zan La Zhera Ge Be Ge Shao.
I dry the bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Tata Ingata Gayam Beshodana So Hong Zha Xie Ben Be Xia Ye Na Nan De Jar Ve La Zo Xiu Jene Xin Zhou Ran Xin De Ai Nian Zhou Zhe Man Nan Bar Jiang.
The host of victorious deities abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase, natural of the six perfections. Its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Om Dare Dure So Va Om Sarva Tata Ingat Abhe Shegat Samaya Shiraya Hong Yon De Jan So Ba Me Be Tenzin A De Zhe Jie Jia Ye Xie Jie De Jian Gur Nai Nan Xie Be Mon De Zhe Be Me De Garb Zhe Me Dar Dai Bai Ma Jue Gang Yan Me Cai De Le Nga Ye Suan Jie Bai Jia Zhe Ba Da Jie Jie.
Bottom of page 16. Ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala, reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl, with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om Dare Dure So Va Om Arya Dare Samaya Manabalaya Arya Dare Deno Ba Dejan Ro Me Ba Va So De Gayo Me Ba Va So Be Chayo Me Ba Va Anurado Me Ba Va Sarva Sede Membraya Sarva Karma Sesame Zidan Jaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bangavate Arya Dare Mamem Arya Dare Bhava Maha Samaya Sadhu Om Sarva Tada Engada Abe Jegat Samaya Jiraya Hong Nyamo Dele Zendele Nyame Goya Dele Je Nyen Zenda De Dele Bai Gonjo Sunje Dele Jo.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too, auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels may auspiciousness prevail.
Hong Nyon Je Zen De Re Je Ba Lai Mai La Lai De Bai Je Ga Dan Ge Ben De Jo Lai Jian Ge Zang Bon De Lai De Je Dan Le Je Nyar We Kam Dong Zai Me Lai Da Wer Da Ser Na Ye Da Je De Gai Nyan Ye Ye Je Ngan De Do De Mo Den Je Yer Kai Ne Je Ye Ye She Wo Ser Wa Dui Cha Me Ye Ne Re Gun So Ser Do Be Ye She Nye Cha Do Lam Yer Nan Ne Cha Wai Zhe Be Ye She Zer Gan San La Ye Ne Nan Ne Ai Dong Sai Ye She Ngan De Doi Ma Da Re Ye Dian Kam Da Ba Ye She Zhou Ge Ne Dian De Se Nye Dong Ba Lai Da Da Ma Me Ai Dong Sa Lun Zhe Jian Ge De Re Ba Nian Bo Jiu Shui Jie.
Bottom of page 18. Whom, listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of the hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Aris, the word of hungry ghosts, realize it as a state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the word of animals, is the luminosity of Dhammadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realm of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of six pure wisdoms. Within a single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Tan Jian Jian Bai Den Bai Bo Sun Na Yun De Jian Zui Jie De Yin Xie Jian Za Lui Da Ban Dui Jia Zhai Wei Jie Ge Wen Gen San Le Zhi Xin Jie De Dun Dan Jiu Jiu Bai Jie Jie Qi La Jian Za Lui Zhou Ne Zhou La Yan Dun La Ba Da La Ra De Gu Xian Ge Da Ba Yun De Yin Gen De La Jian Za Lui Jiu Mi Xie Ran Mi Yu Qi Jie Ge Ne Jian Lun Jiu Zi Ge Ren Ge Zu Tu Jie Dang Ge Jia Ji Ru Be Lai Jie 这不个来讲在路家是白谈结了，现在跟着这年节， le de ba ye nan gun de jo de be jiang za lo.
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus. Compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas. To the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirths, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dhammakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nimanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion and skillful means. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation. In an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity. Whom, in this vase, the precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the 3 roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar, to empty samsara from its very depths. Child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
On dare dare so wa won Arya dare samaya manabalaya Arya dare denoba de jande do membawa so de gayo membawa so bejayo membawa Anara do membawa sarva sede membraya za sarva karma sazame Siddhan Shreya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Ayat Mame Menza Ayata Reba Ma Samaya Sadho Vai Kaya Vaka Siddha Sarva Abhegenza Om Ahon Re Rayan Gai Om Ahon Om Ahon Om Ahon Namya Sarva Tata Engata Bai Shome Shome Gebe Savadaga Ungate Savarana Ema Gangana Gamsova Namya Sarva Tata Engata Bai Shome Shome Gebe Savadaga Ungate Savarana Imam Gangana Gamsova Namya Sarva Tata Engata Bai Shome Shome Gebe Sarvadaga Ungate Savarana Imam Gangan Kanzova Hong Zende Luje Reje Bajanya Samdo ye lai jo be ye de dai ma la le de de be zhuo na dai ye dai zhuo le wai gar me jian zi we sen jie luan jue na zuo sa doi jie ta dai de be lo bui jie luan jue de jian zhi jie nor zi dai ruan jue jie za wai dan na zuo zhen bai jie bie jia wai dan yue mai dong wai si wei dong wai xiang den zi nga dan cha jie jian la de zhen de rei jie bu la mu ba ye zhe gong dong er ma le gen xian ne yuan jie se dan gong dun jiu er jiu do yo luan jun de dar ba mi da zui zha zhe ro re jia la so jie ngu sun jue xia ye jie le zhe ne den zhe nga dan cha jie xia la de cen de re jie bu lai ngu ba ye zuo zhui xian ba rang sa zhuo zhi jie.
Bottom of page 27. Listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed, we, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food rich in nutrition, satisfying taste of various kinds, and drinks dispelling the pain of the afflictions. Consecrating them with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, these are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception, and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink. Having arranged myriad desirables offering of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging of the six sensations be freed into natural place. All beings of the 5 or 6 clusters who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished, hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies, who are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends on their deathful journey through the bardo of becoming, who have no support of past collections and little virtue to call upon, whose aggregates combine 4 names of which sensation is by nature suffering, who are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment, and anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, who are like a feather blown around by wind, and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all the other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state, may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and the Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances. Remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the Yidam, and the view, may the obscuration of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus, may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with a sudden force to special pure lands such as Dewachen or Lotus Light. Back to page 34. Listen, passed on child of noble family, wherever in cyclic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of three kinds. Unattached and without craving, give rise to the supreme mind of awakening, and remember the truth, the Dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the five paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called Lotus Array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of A dissolves into the heart of Amitabha. Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector of Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector of Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Page 36. Free, in the pure land of great bliss is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt training. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions and confusion, in which is a disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya, may transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha. By the force of the noble and supreme conqueror's compassionate blessings and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa chain.
Jangor ja la zoi dan je to ga ne ye je je wo zer jong wei zhen de je pong gan jian jian kor wei jue dan je me me ga da ge yin zoi jiang wer jiu.
From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all samsaric phenomena, the aggregates, elements, and sense bases of the deceased, into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity.
Hong jie jie yan jie ta guan de dan zhen pong be be shen la jie ra ye xie me bar de zhen de niu mong bai jia zhen de ne jian ga mong bai dan ne me zhe ma me be me de ne ran xiong ye xie me dan zhen zhen me do ba zi do la zi jia zi xie gen jia zi me ba ye san jie me me len zhe jue jie ge ran xiong ye xie de nan wo.
Page 39. Whom, in the hearth of the Dhammadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit up upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and habitual tendencies of the one past. The fire that is without aspiration or is for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burned, and those who burn them, are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dhammakaya, appears here.
Arya dare samaya manapalaya Arya dare denoba tejandaro membawa Sudagayo membawa Sobechayo membawa Anarado membawa Sarva Siddha membrayatsa Sarva karma sesame Siddhan Shaya Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Arya dare mamem Ayadare Bava Ma Samaya
Back to Tara Sadhana on page 38. Noble Goddess, Mother Tara, you dwell within the realm of the unborn Dhammadhatu Mother. You who bestow happiness on all sentient beings, please protect us from all fears. Unaware that they themselves are Dhammakaya, my mothers wander in samsara with minds controlled by afflictions. Mother Goddess, please protect us. If the Dhamma does not truly take birth in our hearts, we will follow verbal convictions and become deceived by erroneous philosophies. Genuine Mother Goddess, please protect us. Having seen the nature of mind so difficult to realize, we do not habituate it, but remain lost in the negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect us. Due to the habit of dualistic grasping at the mind that is self-arisen, non-dual wisdom, we are bound no matter what we do. Goddess of non-dual mind, please protect us. Although we have dwelt in the ultimate truth, we are unaware of the interdependence of cause and effect. Thus we are blind to the meaning of what to be known. Omniscient Mother God, please protect us. Even those of us who are disciples cannot see that everything is inseparable from the naturals of elaborated space. Mother of perfect awakening, please protect us.
Arya dare sabare vare argan padam babam debam Alogam gande nevede Shabda Bade Zazo La dan la me je ben je xiao je be mo la de de hong ba gong le zhong zie mai zhong ma yang la jiang zar du Arya dare samaya manabalaya Arya dare denoba tijandra dromembava Sudegayo membava Subejayo membava Anarato membava Sarva siddha membrayaza Sarva karma sesame Siddhan sheya guru Ha 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 ho Bhangavate Arya dare mamemet Ayadare Baba Ma Samaya Sadova One Ayadare Samaya Manabalai Ayadare Denoba Dejandra Membava Sodagayo Membava Sobejayo Membava Anarado Membava Sarva Siddha Membrayaza Sarva Karma Sesame Siddhan Sheya Guru Ha 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 ho Bhangavate Arya dare mame Bhava ma samaya sadova Vam Arya dare samaya Manabalaya Arya dare tenoba Tijandra membava Sodagayo membava Sobejayo membava Anarato membava Sarva siddha membrayaza Sarva karma sesame Siddhan sheya guru hum Ha 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 ho Bhangavate Ayadare Bhava Maha Samaya Sadhu Vai Ma Jir Yon Sa Mai Jir Dan Dai Loi Moi Biu Wan Gi Ne Nong Bai Gan Jie Sun Zi Lai Nge Zhe Dan Ba Zuo Wai Ri Om Dir Ne Ten Dai Lin Jie De Kor Wai Se De Xio Ne Jian Ne Mi Zi Da Wan Xiu Zui Jiu Nan Li Bar Zai De Zu
Page 45.
Jian Zi Zi Mo Wan Jia De La Men Jia Bi Nge Zhe De Lama La Ye Zha Ji Da Ge Nian Zhen Jiu Ba Ye Ge Wen Zhuo Nyer Jiun Zhe Zhu
Exalted Transcendent Lady of Triumph, Compassionate One, please remove the two veils of endless sentient beings in myself. Let us complete the two accumulations swiftly to reach complete awakening. Until that is achieved in all lifetimes, please remove and pacify at once all obstacles, evil forces, epidemics, and diseases, the various conditions leading to untimely death, bad dreams, ill omens, the 8 fears, and all harm, so that I may experience the highest joys of gods and humans and attain omniscience. expanding and increasing the auspiciousness and perfect goodness of this world and beyond. Let all goals without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May I be diligent in practice, and may the sacred Dharma thrive. Let me gaze at your exquisite face, and as I continuously practicing you, let me realize the truth of emptiness, and let precious bodhicitta blossom and expand like a waxing moon. When I am born from a divinely beautiful and sacred lotus in the victorious one's excellent and joyful mandala, may Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, directly reveal his prophecy, and may I strive to attain it. O Goddess, from whom I have practiced without all my lives, Mother of the enlightened deeds of all the 3 times Buddhas, blue, green, with one face and 2 arms, you are the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of the Mother holding an Anpala be present. Mother of the victors, Dara, may I and others become just like you in form, retinue, lifespan, purem, and excellent noble signs of perfection. By the force of praising and supplicating you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be seized, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness increase throughout the world and in all directions wherever I and others dwell. Having discarded physical flaws, you possess the major and minor marks of a Buddha. Having discarded faults of speech, your voice is a melodious birdsong of Kalavinka. Having discarded faults of the mind, you see all noble things. O brilliant Mother of auspicious glory, may your auspiciousness be with us. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who guides on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you entirely protect with compassion. O Mother of the 3 times Buddhas, who loves all sentient beings as a mother loves her child, may I become free from the iron shackles of self-grasping, and may my activity that benefit beings equal yours. Now we go to Summon the Good Fortune, page 63, Zambala. A rainfall of benefit and happiness. Grant me the supreme seed, lotus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone, lotus born, grant your blessings, sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy land of earth and heaven and names, how confused they don't exist. Vajrasattva grand blessings, mirror like wisdom seated in glory and love. Perfect splendor even names for confusion don't exist. Ratnasambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in the watch and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire, God Amitabha blessed, God discerning wisdom seed. In fulfilled activity, and of perfect Buddha deeds, there's no words for jealousy. Amokasiddhi, bestow accomplishing them in the Om Dharma sphere. And the refined perfections ignorance does not exist. Vairocana grant Dharma. Subtle wisdom seeded, ground vital essences of their fine great mothers and long life. Illuminated Judya, not so guilt was with darkness, countless emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound, struggles of feno, now where all lineage dwell. Chanta winding one, life fortunes of Brahma, dry in the sphere of self-display. Belly dams of peace and round ground supreme and current, power city fulfilling all its in 24 sacred size garden in its guidance, confirming liberating powers. Fortune of secret, not dying Dhammakaya set, spans by the lineage lords and kings. Dancing lighty dancing, Christus the judgment deities, final taming to conspire. Dwell Makala and court God subjugating city, fortune of enlightenment. Who Shri in Vaishravanas, dwell there was God's Ambala, what's godly for all beings. Master of life, Mary, well food and fortune with your court, don't waver from your pledge. Think of us compassionately, be the whole life fortune, be the fortune of God. Fortune of these horses, and wealth of which continue livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of fraud and loss, fortune of goods and sons scattered, wealth of which continue cows, bulls, used to carry heavy loads. All these good fortune be, fortune of unlovely sin. Highly pressed gold and silver, fertile soil in the seas, grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind in the nearest good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's God spirits when God's wishing below, rewards gods and humans well. Bring them nearest good fortune, purpose body fortune, Zambolins of leader, Phalanges fortunate, well drumming is longevity, beings like strength and merit. Of all one's one God fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings are reaching forth. Present is fortune, when the army of kings are, the courage of Ukor. As good fortune given, the fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds. The fat were good and glory, radiant splendor reaches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers. Monks who uphold their scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls. Pure springs preserve, these be the nearest good fortune, like sun and eastern light. Eastern life fortune, come like the stream in southern clouds, southern life fortune come. Drowning mist where stellar life fortune, please come here. Like a river flows northern. Long life fortune, please come here. Like a falling from above. After long life fortune come. Like this rain wrapped in me, long life fortune come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like Joker's dragons, roll fortune of what students like. Come like dazzling stargates. O Shri, Eastern Vajradhari, me be as fortune pacify these demons hindrances. Southern Jungadi, me be me sources food and wealth, expand life merit riches. Western Lotus Body, me summon path to time all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern Jungadi, me leisure for light and that annihilating dense evil. With God with you, all underscore, being auspicious objects here. Being perfect objects, He always remain at this place, and may this fortune steadfast. Potent as life substance, says in earth this place protect well, please remain from unchanging. Grant eternal life, see, grant endless treasures, see, grant wealth and merit, see, grant to see these let them be accomplished spontaneously. Salva Siddhi Ahalaho. Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Udiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is a spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Udiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambalaya Abhyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime siddhis. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dhammakaya, which is a primordial purity over the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is a primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of internalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible being beyond words or thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of primordial life, which is an unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of meaning. Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities, longevity, the king of Haryana, an assembly of 12 gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water without reference point into all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-detraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic place of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Free. By the spiritual of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Continue to the World Peace Prayer, page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and the three roots, and especially Chendrazik, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray. Please remember a sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, human and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and immortal spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from the very roots. That may minds of beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtues roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. We dedicate from the Blue Book dedication, the King of Noble Prayers, Aspiration to the Deeds of Excellence, page 52. Homage to the ever-youthful Manjushri. With purity of body, speech, and mind, I bow to the all-heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future without exception, in every word, in all the 10 directions. By the power of this aspiration of Samantabhadra, I bow with as many bodies as there are atoms in the world to all those victorious Buddhas manifest in my mind, and I pay homage to all of them. I conceive the entire realm of truths to be completely filled with enlightened ones. On each atom I imagine there to be as many Buddhas as atoms in the world, each Buddha surrounded by many bodhisattvas. I honor all these blissful lords, praising their perfections with all the sounds of various melodious an ocean of endless praise. I offer to those heroic Buddhas the finest flowers, garlands, music, and ointments, excellent canopies, choice lamps, and the best incense. I offer as well to those victorious ones the finest array of all excellent things, the finest robes and fragrances, and heaps of sweet-smelling powders as high as Mount Meru. By the power of my faith in the deeds of Samantabhadra, I prostrate and present vast and unequal offerings to each of the victorious Buddhas. I confess every type of wrong that I have done in thought, word, or deed while influenced by desire, anger, and ignorance. I rejoice in the meritorious deeds of all the Buddhas, as well as those performed by the Bodhisattvas, Prayatika Buddhas, Arhats, those who are in the path of training, those who are not need more training, and by all sentient beings in the 10 directions. I entreat the enlightened protectors who have attained the detachment of Buddhahood and illuminate the words of the 10 directions to turn the peerless wheel of Dharma. With folded hands, I beseech those who intend to manifest the final nirvana to remain for as many eons as there are atoms in all the worlds for the benefit and happiness of all living beings. May whatever small amount of virtue I may have gained from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, and beseeching be dedicated to attainment of perfect enlightenment. May I worship the Buddhas of the past and those now present in the worlds of the 10 directions. May those to come quickly fulfill their aspiration and reach Buddhahood by traversing the stages of enlightenment quickly. May all the worlds of the 10 directions become extensively and completely pure. May it be filled with Buddhas and victorious Buddhas who proceed to the world tree of enlightenment. May all living beings in the 10 directions always be happy and free of sickness. May they be endowed with favorable circumstances for achieving Dharmic goals, and may their wishes be accomplished. May I remember my lives in all states of existence while in the training for enlightenment. In all my successive births and deaths, may I always be embraced religious life. May I follow the victorious Buddhas of the past, Buddha, and perfect the deeds of Samantabhadra. Pure in the morality without defect, may my conduct always be flawless. May I teach the Dharma in every tongue, in whatever sounds are understood by living beings, in the languages of the gods, nagas, demons, spirits, and human beings. May I steadfastly apply myself to the 6 perfections. May I never disregard my intention to attain enlightenment and completely remove whatever faults may obscure my path. May I be free from karma, emotional addictions, and the influence of demons, like the lotus unsoiled by the mire, or like the sun and moon in a clear sky, so that I may proceed unhindered. Throughout all the lands, in all the directions, may I relieve the sufferings of the lower realms. May I be able to bring happiness to and provide benefit for all living beings. Fully accomplishing the activities of enlightenment, may I work in harmony with the needs of all beings. May I practice and demonstrate the deeds of Samantabhadra through all future eons. May I always associate with those whose activities are similar to mine. May we act alike in thought, word, deed, and may our aspirations be as one. May I always associate with spiritual friends who wish to help me and teach the deeds of Samantabhadra. May I never cause them pain or disappointment. May I always personally behold the victorious Buddhas, those guardians surrounded by bodhisattvas. Without tiring in all future eons, may I always present them magnificent offerings. May I always uphold the Buddha's holy Dharma and illuminate the deeds of enlightenment. May I train in the practice of Samantabhadra in all future eons. Through our rebirth in all the states of existence, may I gather an endless store of merit and wisdom. May I become an inexhaustible treasure of all virtues of method, wisdom, concentration, and liberation. May I always behold as many pure lands as there are atoms present in each world, with inconceivable Buddhas sitting in the midst of the bodhisattvas and performing the activities of enlightenment. In this way, may I be able to see everywhere, even in every mote of dust, countless Buddhas of past, present, and future, limitless pure lands, and endless eons. May I always heed the pure speech of the victorious Buddhas, which holds within each word the totality of the perfect Dharma, and an ocean of languages precisely suited to the needs of each being. May I possess the perfect intelligence to hear the endless melody of speech when the victorious Buddhas of the past, present, and future turn the wheel of Dharma. May I accomplish the Bodhisattva's practice of entering the past, present, and future in a fraction of a second. May I know in a single instant all that is encompassed in the duration of the 3 times. May I behold all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future in a single instant. May I always perform their activities through the power of liberation from illusion. May I perceive upon a single atom the perfect design of the pure realms of the past, present, and future. Thus may I enter into the realms of the victorious Buddhas in all directions. When the illuminator of the worlds of the future realize the stages of Buddhahood, turn the wheel, and enter the profound peace of Nirvana, may I always be in the presence. May I accomplish the perfect powers of enlightenment, the power of miraculous swiftness, the power of perfection of every spiritual path, the power of all virtuous qualities, the power of all pervasive loving kindness, the power of merit of every virtue, the power of all transcendent wisdom, and the powers of perfect knowledge, method, and meditation. May the forces of karma be utterly purified, the power of passions utterly subdued, the power of the demons utterly destroyed, and the power of the deeds of Samantabhadra perfected. May I tirelessly perform the enlightened activities for an ocean of eons, purifying an ocean of lands, liberating an ocean of beings, realizing an ocean of Dharma, attaining an ocean of wisdom, perfecting an ocean of practice, accomplishing an ocean of aspirations, ceaselessly reserving an ocean of Buddhas. May I completely fulfill all perfect aspirations through the enlightened activities of the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times by attaining enlightenment according to the deeds of Samantabhadra. The eldest son of the victorious Buddha is called Samantabhadra. I dedicate all these virtuous actions that my deeds may be like his. May my body, speech, mind, deeds, and environment always be pure. May I become equal to Samantabhadra in these excellent aspirations. May there be no limit to my activities. May there be no limit to my virtue. Through limitless perseverance, may I accomplish all miraculous deeds. The limit of living beings is like a limit of open space. May the limit of my aspiration be equal to the limit of their activities and passions. Whoever offered the victorious Buddhas all the perfect joys of gods and men and the infinite realm of the 10 directions adorned with jewels, for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms, shall gain great merit. But whoever hears this greatest dedication prayer and is inspired by faith to intensely desire supreme enlightenment shall gain even higher and holier merit. Whoever recites the aspiration of Samantabhadra will never again endure hellish rebirth, will abandon all evil friends, and will soon behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light. They will gain all benefits, live in happiness, attain precious human rebirth, and soon become like Samantabhadra himself. Even those who in ignorance committed the 5 unreadable sins will soon be completely purified by reciting these aspirations of Samantabhadra. They will achieve perfect wisdom, a radiant countenance, beautiful form, auspicious physical marks, and a noble birth. Profane and devilish beings will not trouble them, and they will be honored in the 3 realms. They will quickly reach the tree of enlightenment and reside there to benefit all beings. As enlightened Buddhas, they will turn the wheel of Dharma, taming the demonic horse. Whoever preserves, teaches, or recites this aspiration of Samantabhadra shall ultimately attain perfect Buddhahood, may not despair of complete enlightenment. In whatever way valiant Manjushri and Samantabhadra know how to transfer merit, so do I dedicate all my own virtue that I might train to be like them. Since dedication is praised as supreme by the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, I dedicate all of these roots of virtues to accomplishing the deeds of Samantabhadra. At the moment of my death, may all my obscurations be removed, that I may behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light, and go to Sukhavati, the pure land of perfect bliss. In that blissful land, may I completely fulfill all of these aspirations and benefit all beings as long as the universe remains. Joyful there in that blessed assembly of the Buddha, may I be reborn like the holy ones from an exquisite lotus, and may the Buddha Amitabha himself foretell my own enlightenment. May I thereafter emanate endlessly through the power of perfect wisdom to accomplish countless benefits for living beings in all the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtue I have gathered by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra, may all the virtues, aspirations of living beings be accomplished in a single moment. Through the boundless merit gained by dedicating this aspiration of Samantabhadra, may the countless beings drowning in the torrent of suffering reach the stage of Amitabha. May this greatest dedication prayers benefit countless living beings. May reciting this ornament of Samantabhadra release all beings from the suffering of the lower realms. We read the long life prayers in the yellow books on page 20. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya line, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Rigumpa, great sovereignty of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring belief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into Garch land of eastern Tibet as Jondingpa, the heart son of Jinten Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 years. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Dringumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva, Chenrezig.
Tahidele to all who are joining on the live streaming. May you have a long life.
Thank you all. Please be sure to connect with us. Khenpo Tenzin leading us meditation, mindfulness on 3 p.m. Pacific time. Be well.